There's no question that Final Fantasy VIII has more influence in Final Fantasy XIV's latest expansion, Shadowbringers, with the addition of the Gunbreaker job and the Raid Tears theme revolving around the ultimate summon Eden, along with Quetzalcoatl making an appearance as the dungeon boss. That being said, after recently replaying through the Switch release of Final Fantasy IX, there are several references to the world of Gaia, and since some of them are more subtle than others, I wanted to take the opportunity to highlight those I found. Dancer is the other new job making its debut in Shadowbringers, and while the Dancer wasn't featured directly in Final Fantasy IX, there are some similarities. The Burmesians, specifically those in Clara, incorporate dancing into many components of their society, including a ritual to strengthen the sandstorm that protects the secluded settlement. There's also a likeness between Amarant's throwing weapons and the Dancer's primary arm. Often referred to as chakrams, the Dancer throws these while using abilities and auto attacks. In Final Fantasy XIV, weapons commonly known as relics are typically introduced each expansion and developed throughout subsequent patches, with the end result usually being a reference to significant equipment from the single-player games. So there's a chance we may see a Rising Sun or a Wing Edge as part of the Dancer's relic weapon journey. The most obvious tie-in between Dancer and Final Fantasy IX made its appearance in the Job reveal trailer, as well as the first Job quest cinematic. The music that plays in the background is an adaptation of Vamo alla Flamenco, the theme that plays during the duel scene between Zidane and Blanc in the play I Wanna Be Your Canary, as well as the Chocobo Hot and Cold minigame. Speaking further of Burmesians, Freya has a support ability, High Jump, which upgrades the normal jump ability to one that deals more damage. In Shadowbringers, the Dragoon job unlocks a similar trait that upgrades their jump ability to High Jump, which naturally deals more damage and has a much quicker animation. Anyone who has played Final Fantasy IX would recognize the similarities between the Red and Blue Jugglers and Zorn and Thorn. Jester-like in opposite colors, Shadowbringers finds these two serving a monarch of generous proportions as well. There are a lot of little similarities between the stories of Final Fantasy IX and Shadowbringers. The idea of merging the first, the world in which Shadowbringers takes place on, with the source, the home to our character, in order to restore the Ascian's single world is reminiscent of the Terran's plan to merge the dying world of Terra with Gaia. As we confront the final boss of Shadowbringers, revealed as Hades, we see a wall of faces akin to the scene in Auvert, which provides the story of the rise and fall of the civilization in Final Fantasy IX, similar to that of the Ascian civilization. Hades is also an optional superboss in Final Fantasy IX, and while 9 isn't the first time Hades makes an appearance, he is hidden in a part of Memoria that is underwater, very similar to that of the Tempest in Shadowbringers, the final area preceding the fight with Hades. I hope you enjoyed looking at Shadowbringers through the lens of perhaps my favorite single-player Final Fantasy title. I've been having a blast with Shadowbringers, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the rest of the expansion. If you noticed any potential Final Fantasy IX references that I missed, please let me know in the comments. A special thanks to Raikou for helping edit and fact-check this video.